Pops, I want to bring up a topic that a community member sent in to me via email.
Yeah.
He wanted our take on it. I think it's a worthy one.
Uh-oh.
Every time someone buys a used vehicle, we recommend they get a...
PPI?
Just get a PPI, a pre-purchase inspection.
Thank you for that, yeah.
Yeah, for everyone that's not playing lawyer.
Because there have been comments, I hate when you talk in slang. Please explain what it all is.
Yes, we will use
Yeah, a
big
PPI
words.
is a pre-purchase inspection.
And we've done videos on pre-purchase inspections.
Yes.
We've written articles on pre-purchase inspections. We are big advocates for...
Pre-purchase inspections.
However,
Yes.
interestingly,
Yes.
you can't get pre-purchase inspections done at some of the largest, at the two largest
used car retailers in America.
the two largest used car retailers in the United States
Yeah.
are CarMax.
Yes.
Do people pronounce it like that? CarMax?
No, they pronounce
CarMax?
it CarMax.
CarMax?
Yeah, CarMax.
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 And Carvana.
Yes.
You can't get pre-purchase inspections done
No,
there.
but they give you the right to return the vehicle. CarMax gives you 30 days. And I did receive a note from somebody that works at CarMax, and they've already had one person that's returned 2 or 3 cars.
How long do you think that? Because it's the CarMax Love Your Car guarantee.
Well, you know,
That's what the program's called.
They figure that there's going to be that one guy that for 30 days keeps returning cars, but that 99.98% of the people don't. So you get to return the car. And if it's Carvana, what is it, 7 days?
I think Carvana, you have 7 days as
Yeah.
well. Yep.
So you can't get a pre-purchase inspection done, but you can get it inspected after you've purchased it.
So what's your take on that?
And
Like,
you know, if I may,
yeah, no, please.
because I've heard from so many community members that with Carvana, if you discover issues like in the first 7 days, they take care of them. I mean, there's one guy said they spend thousands to take care of issues.
But that is the crux of this, to me, conundrum.
Okay.
You're buying a vehicle that you can't get an inspection done.
Yeah, so you're buying it in good faith that they've done everything that they're supposed to do to make sure that there are no issues. And it turns out that perhaps maybe they had not. And now that you've discovered that there are issues, now you have to get in touch with customer service representatives. And how are we going to get this handled? And who's going to pay for it? And all that. So that your life just becomes a little more complicated.
And to give some like perspective here as to why I think this is important, one of my dad's dear friends who still works in the industry, we affectionately call him Chip.
And,
It's not his name.
and Chip is short.
What's that have to do with anything?
Because there's a chip shortage.
Yeah, there you go. Chip was talking about how at auction,
Yes.
he's buying damaged cars that they have to do recon work
Yeah, much
to.
edgier cars than he would ever have bought in the
And
past.
so I'm thinking, okay, that's what CarMax, Carvana, and all the other guys are.
And not
guys
only
doing
are
as well.
CarMax, Carvana, and Vroom buying edgy cars as well, but they're paying way more for the edgy cars than these other dealers.
And so I guess my concern around this, or the idea that I at least want to kind of like voice our opinions on is,
Yes.
you should get pre-purchase inspections done, because the headache associated with buying something
Yes.
and then having to return it a week later or go through the rigmarole of all the repairs is probably not worth the $100 or the $150 it would have cost to get an inspection.
Even if it was $200 to get the inspection. But if you're going to deal with CarMax,
Yeah.
or Carvana, or Vroom,
Yeah.
this is part of that process. And it's just the way it is. And it's interesting. I see that you pulled up the top 10 retailers of pre-owned cars in the United States.
Yeah,
and,
for the past
and,
year.
and CarMax, bless their hearts, only sold 832,640 pre-owned cars last year. And Carvana, which was the second highest, was 244,000. AutoNation sold 241,000, and my former employer, Penske Automotive Group, sold 233,000.
It is interesting because AutoNation is another one-price store, but of course, AutoNation, you could go get a pre-purchase inspection.
So if you take 2, 3, and 4 on the list and add them up, you're about where.
Yeah, you're not all the way there, but you're close to.
You're getting close to what the number one volume pre-owned dealer in America sold.
So I guess the question becomes, Dad.
Can I share just a tidbit with you? Do you know who the second largest purveyor of pre-owned Minis is in this country?
By that mean buyer?
No, seller.
Seller. Like somewhere in Massachusetts is my guess. Sorry, folks in Massachusetts.
CarMax.
Really?
Yeah, they are the largest seller of pre-owned Minis in this country.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes,
I was thinking like Mini of Peabody. Or
no,
Peabody or
and
something.
Peabody. Yeah, I used to do a lot of dealer trades with them. But truth be told, they don't know how to fix them. They sell them. And we used to get them in our service department all the time, and then break it to the people gently, all the things that were actually wrong.
This is why I wanted to film this video.
Okay.
Do you think
Yes.
getting a pre-purchase inspection is a requirement, is a necessity?
Well, we strongly recommend it. So.
Do you think?
Yes.
With the
God,
options,
Jesus, I'm not in court.
with the option of either hassle-free, negotiation-free, they're going to drop the car off on my front yard, front lawn.
Yeah, they're going
front,
to just they're going
the car is going to just appear.
They're going to put it on cinder blocks in my front yard. Yeah.
Steph Curry's going to be there with my car.
Yeah.
Great ad
Give you a
campaign.
high five. Yeah.
Versus going through a dealership, getting a PPI done. Which one are you choosing?
I would always. I don't want the extra aggravation, so I would go through a dealership where I can get a PPI done. A pre-purchase inspection.
Pre-purchase inspection.
Yeah. Yes, that's just me. But obviously, there were 832,640 folks last year who felt that wasn't a necessity.
I do think, however, in the current market conditions, there's some extra emphasis on the necessity for the pre-purchase inspection because of the edgier cars. Dad, Hoovie's Garage, the YouTuber that I watch,
yes.
he did a video recently, and he never talks about the car market. He just talks about his car collection.
Sure, yeah.
He's talking about how all of his cars have appreciated and how his dear friend, Euro Nation Bob, who's an independent used car dealer who sells Euro Asian.
Yeah.
Anyway, he can't get any. He can't get any vehicles at the auctions.
Yeah.
And the ones he does bid on,
he could. He'd
have to overpay.
Yes.
And so they're edgier cars at the auctions. Edgier cars getting back into the market.
So,
getting a pre-purchase inspection.
So here's the real question: what's Hoovie going to do in the future?
I think he should.
He's not going to be able to buy any cars that he's going to be able to do his videos on.
Don't worry, he's buying cars.
Okay.
And he's probably getting pre-purchase inspections done.
No, he's not. He always buys pieces of poo, and that's the whole highlight of his series.
He's got a great channel. Okay, our take on this is get a pre-purchase inspection done.
Absolutely.
The fact that you can't get one at CarMax and Carvana, not the end of the world. However, some of the experiences you've had with this, for example, with Mini, just don't be surprised if you've got some issues.
Next time we do a video with Dr. Barron, just ask him how many times he sees a car that somebody just bought from CarMax.
We will end there.
Yes. Be wary.